You can't f with us, man. Quit playing, man. I looked at you like a little brother, and then I ain't really that mad at you because you just a little easily influenced. Like I'm really mad at that Floyd because he got you doing this.
Cover.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye.
The thing about Tank is just assuming he's going to be able to step up and fight an A-level guy. He's never even fought a B-level guy. He's never even unified. Like, not only is he fighting these low-level guys.
Recent events have stirred controversy in the boxing world following Gervonta "Tank" Davis's latest fight against Lamont Roach. In the aftermath, Adrien Broner voiced his opinion, claiming the fight was rigged and that Roach was unfairly denied victory. Floyd Mayweather has also weighed in, revealing the truth behind the controversy.
If this kid said he'd been training every day, for years, every day in boxing, I'm somewhere in Aruba, in the Bahamas, in Dubai, I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions.
Gervonta Davis rose from the tough streets of Baltimore to become one of boxing's most electrifying stars. Known for his knockout power and charisma, he quickly climbed the ranks, securing multiple world titles across different weight classes. His partnership with Floyd Mayweather's promotional company further boosted his profile, positioning him as a potential heir to Mayweather's legacy. However, as Davis's career advanced, tensions emerged. Adrien Broner felt sidelined as Davis grew closer to Mayweather's camp. In an interview, Broner addressed Davis's departure from Mayweather Promotions, bluntly stating, "I don't care," hinting at underlying friction between the two fighters.
No, I haven't talked to him about it, but we talked about it before. You know, we talked about it a few times, but you know, now that he is doing his own thing, you know, I hope the best for him, and I hope he is as big as the world. I don't care, you know? I just want to do good.
He keeps alluding that there was something wrong there, that he wasn't happy with the support that he was getting. You know, is there something there from what he's saying, from what your relationship with him?
That's not really for me to come out and talk about. You know, I'll wait until he's comfortable with saying and letting people know his business. But you know, now that he's on his own, you know, I hope it grows.
Adrien Broner and Gervonta Davis once shared a close bond that extended beyond the boxing ring. As a former multi-division world champion, Broner mentored Davis in the early stages of his career, often calling him his little brother. Their camaraderie was undeniable, but over time, their relationship became strained. Broner has been outspoken about the rift, reflecting on their once inseparable connection. He believes Davis felt let down by him, leading to the awkwardness that now defines their relationship.
Right now, me and Tank, like, it's weird because he loved me to death. He know I love him to death. But we don't talk every day how we used to. Nigga, it used to be a time where you ain't see me without Tank, or you ain't see Tank without me. But what happened was, I think what happened was, he just like, damn, bro. I feel like he look up to me so much, it's like, I let him down. Cause cause he's somebody that really know like what I can do and how good I am. And it's like, he feel like, man, you tripping. You know what I mean?
Broner admitted that he lacked the resources to fully support Davis's rising career. Acknowledging this, he introduced Davis to Mayweather, believing it was the best move for him. Broner explained, "I didn't have everything. That's why I gave Tank to Floyd."
AB shirt on. Ooh, true story. But I didn't have everything right yet. You know, everything wasn't moving yet. You know, I was a little slow on my feet. So I gave him the floor. And every time we bring it up, Floyd like, "Thank you, AB. You gave me a good one."
Does that feel like a win for About Billions Promotions as well?
Course,
even though,
of course, because at the end of the day, I don't care who promotes Gervonta Davis. I'm still gonna support him. Same way. You know, he's a little brother to me.
Tank been around us since he was like 17, 16. Adrien was already famous on TV and everything. We wrote him on the internet. Twin didn't even know him. Flew him out, let him live with him.
Under Mayweather's mentorship, Davis achieved remarkable success, But their relationship had its challenges. Reports suggest that Mayweather was often vocal about Davis's performances, sometimes criticizing him publicly. This dynamic played a role in Davis's decision to leave Mayweather Promotions in pursuit of independence in his career.
Tank vents out on social media. He's been through a lot, you know, throughout his life. So, but I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, you know, he's to me he's still a kid, and when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, you know, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia. Tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man.
The recent bout between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach ended in a controversial majority draw. A key moment came in the 9th round when Davis took a knee after a jab from Roach. Normally, this would be ruled a knockdown, but the referee did not penalize Davis, allowing the fight to continue without interruption.
Tank Davis is a fraud, right? Let's just put it out there. What if he's a fraud? I know what you guys are thinking. Jerry, stop it. You're hating. There's no way. You don't know that. I don't know that. We've never seen him fight a B-level fighter. Mario Barrios, these guys aren't B-level. Frank Martin ain't B-level guys. Stop the bullshit. It's always a thought in the back of my head, right? And I don't think Tank is a fraud. I would pick him over Devin Haney, a guy I'm really high on still after the Ryan Garcia situation, and Vasily Lomachenko, a guy I'm still high on at this old age. But we really don't know. There's really no evidence backing that he could beat Devin Haney or Lomachenko. Everything about Tank is just assuming he's going to be able to step up and fight an A-level guy. He's never even fought a B-level guy. He's never even unified. Like, not only is he fighting these low-level guys, but he's not looking the most impressive doing so. I mean, Frank Martin, he was arguably down to. He was down against Rolly Romero. He was down against Mario Barrios. You know, even Isaac Cruz was a very close fight, a 7-5 fight. And yes, of course, he's getting the knockout against, you know, most of these guys. I'm not going to sit here and argue that, but we got to admit, down tremendously on the scorecards. Like I said, I don't think Tank is going to get exposed or nothing. Like, he's not going to be an elite fighter when he steps up in competition, but it's something in the back of my mind. What if Tank is just a B-level guy? What if he's just a guy who's been beaten on seeing D-level guys and he's really
The referee's decision not to count Davis's knee as a knockdown sparked outrage among fans and boxing analysts. Many believe this oversight affected the fight's outcome, denying Roach a rightful victory. Accusations of the fight being rigged soon emerged, with some blaming Davis's camp and the officiating body. Commentators Andrew Schultz and Charlemagne discussed the controversy, arguing that if the knockdown had been recognized, Roach's victory would have been certain. Their conversation underscored growing concerns about officiating standards in boxing.
Won this fight. When the fight was over, the first thing I said was, it's either going to be a draw or it's going to be a close decision to Lamont Roach. If they call this knee a knockdown, which they should have.
They should have.
A knee in boxing should count as a knockdown. It is what it is. We're not going to sit here and act like it's not. He wins that fight.
Yeah. Look at his confidence, though. He's stalking Gervonta.
I'm going to tell you when his confidence went through the roof. After Gervonta took that knee and then went to his corner, Gervonta came back with a flurry. And Gervonta was landing.
And Lamont handled it all.
Handled it. After that, I was like, oh, Lamont ain't scared at all. Look at this. It's in the 6th round.
But look at his defense. Like, Lamont's defense is absolutely phenomenal. He's always ready to punch back. Look at him. Phenomenal.
And Tank was hitting him hard.
Yeah.
Look at Roach's face at the end of the fight. He's swollen.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Tank wasn't landing on him.
Nah, this kid can both of them.
Roach is tough, man. And then it's the whole Maryland, D.C. thing. Like, Roach can't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He get knocked out. I got to go back to D.C. He got knocked out by Tank.
Nah, I can't do it.
He fighting for a whole city.
Yeah. And it's really Baltimore, D.C.
Baltimore, D.C.
You know
That's right.
The rest of Maryland, nobody's really giving a fuck. That's the real, you know what I mean? Like, if you're from Buckhead or wherever the fuck, what's the, no, not Buckhead.
I don't know.
There's some shit that, like.
No disrespect, Maryland. I only know Baltimore.
It's where all the white people live that work in D.C. but don't want to live there.
Oh, you talk
So
about
PG
where
County?
no, you talking about where that fucking where the resort is. Oh, I know exactly. I was just there. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't remember right now.
Anyway.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But we've had 2 very high-level boxing matches in the last few weeks. The Beterbiev and Bivol fight and this one. Like, this is boxing at its best.
It's at its fucking best. It's make you love the sport, man.
It really does.
And this is why boxing is a great sport, because it's so unpredictable.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, it was something about Roach's confidence that was like, made me feel like, oh, Roach gonna be all right in that fight.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. These guys are in a phone booth.
Good boxing, man.
Both of them, yeah. Like,
Good boxing.
I want to watch this 3 more times.
In the 9th round, Gervonta Davis unexpectedly took a knee, attributing it to eye irritation caused by hair grease. However, Roach Jr. expressed skepticism, questioning how Davis suddenly experienced such discomfort without any prior signs during the fight. Roach Jr. emphasized that regardless of the cause, whether sweat or another irritant, a fighter cannot arbitrarily pause the match to seek assistance from their corner.
So obviously the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own, you know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But 2 is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him. Even that right hand that, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of landed, he kind of rolled with it. But after that, you could see him wipe his eye. And then right after I hit him with the jab, you can see him wipe his other eye. So it's like it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye. So it's like crazy for him to say it's grease in my eye. And I think even when he say that, you could see me, because I'm right beside him, you could see me like, nigga, what you talking about? So,
right. But you say you don't think he willing though.
Whatever. See, but who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fuck around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like you can be like, all right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
You can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do the next fight.
Right.
No.
Pops, it's a no. Hell no. Yeah, fuck that.
What?
Yeah.
You know how many
Coach Ben on him, man. He lucky he ain't running Coach Ben after that fight.
But look how many times he fucked the fight up though. Right. The knee, him going to the corner to get assistance. Like, who knows? Not saying that they did any cheating shit or nothing like that. But like, he wiped his face with a towel. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do none of that. Right. That's a disqualification. You turned your back on the ref after you took a knee. Usually the ref gonna be like, all right, he don't want to fight no more. Fight